Welcome back to the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Safety Systems, audio-visual needs, home automation, life safety systems, and of course, home and business security systems. You need to visit safetysystems.com to get a full understanding of all the great services they provide. I have used them for many, many years. Call VFL JJ Surlis and his team this week, safetysystems.com. Okay, while UT football opens practice on campus, the Vol basketball team heading to Italy for a 3-game tour. For Rick Barnes, he'll be able to start playing around with rotations and get some of the new guys out there, his incoming freshmen, the 2 transfers who came in. But my question for this basketball team is the most important guy on this team the guy who's still rehabbing a torn ACL and won't be playing in Italy, Zakai Zeigler? Is he the number one most important guy on this team this year, or do you think it's somebody else?
I think it's Vescovy because I think that Rick Barnes is going to run this offense through Vescovy, heck or high water. I think he's a better weak side 3-and-D guy, but this is what Barnes wants to do, which means he probably sees something in practice from him. So I think Vescovy, if he's going to be the main guy that you run the offense through, to me he has to be the guy that improves the most.
Okay.
I watched him practice. Vescovy is not going to be the point guard. Now, there'll be times where he brings the ball up the court, but when Zakai Zeigler's back, it'll be him. But Freddie DeLeon, he has got a good enough handle. He's got exactly what they need in being able to get to the rim, penetrate. He's constantly driving on Tennessee's defenders. He can create a shot. He can pull up from the elbow. Yeah, he turns the ball over a little bit, and the defense got to get a little bit better. But, man, he's such a different type of player, and he ran the point with the ones, basically. So he and Zeigler, I think, are your point guards, and that is where Vescovy is best, like you said, being out on the perimeter and sometimes bringing the ball up the court.
He's got questions about his defense. He better improve that quick with this coach.
No, but he made great plays too. But there's just sometimes where, you get caught flat-footed. So everybody needs improvement, including Dalton Connect, another guy that's so interesting and I think very important to this team.
All right, so we got a Vescovy. You going DeLeon?
I'll go DeLeon, yeah.
Okay. Most important guys. Is it Zeigler? Anybody say Zeigler or no?
I'm not going to say Zeigler. He's very important. This is slightly cavaliersing, but I will say either a Waka or a do. One of those guys has to emerge for them because I think they need more consistent front court scoring, more of a presence there that they can count on, especially if it is a game where shooting from the outside is not there, and they need somebody that can get them some buckets in an easier way. So I kind of lead a Waka based on some of the offseason excitement around how he played with the under-19 team. But one of those guys, I think, has to emerge with Olivia gone and Chris Ledlam coming in and then transferring back out.
Yeah, it went through the revolving door. Ryan, where are you going?
I would lean Zeigler. I came into this segment honestly thinking like Will Vescovy because I think the offense is going to mostly go through him in a lot of ways. But you do have other guys. Zeigler, though, is the guy that gives you something different. He breaks down defenses. The offense, he kind of is the straw that stirs the drink when he's out there. And until he's back, his absence will be the number one story or his limitations or whatever. So, yes, I think it's a big deal. They've got to get him back and playing well if this team's going to reach its potential.
Good deal. I like those questions where I throw it out there and get 4 different answers. That's perfect. And it does say something that your starting point guard from a year ago, who you lost, and it changed the dynamic of the team, that in a lot of eyes is not the most important guy. So I think that's fascinating. All right. When we come back, conference realignment is back in the news. I'm sure you've heard this if you're a sports fan. The aftershocks are still being felt out west on the West Coast. Is the Pac-12 doomed? And why should SEC fans be paying attention? Come on back.